Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. So this morning I woke up, did my 5 a.m. workout.
So I choke you down just like a pill. Take you like a pill. Say you're sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave, baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
And I was just like ready to, get the day started. I'm like kind of looking forward to work actually. I don't know why, but I guess that's what happens when you actually like unplug from work. And anyways, it's just interesting. So I'm trying to get booted up for work. The company I work for is like an international company based out of Europe. So we're having a like group all global meeting. So that is going to be happening here soon. So I'm trying to get everything kind of booted up and ready. I'm trying to situate like the chords situation. I'll show it to you here in a second. Looked at my schedule just to kind of prepare, and today is like pretty much a lot of meetings. So I know I'm not going to be able to like actually do much other than be in meetings. I think I've talked about it, I've been working through like actually being burnt out from like my career, implementing more like productivity stuff instead of just crazy ass deadlines, and fires and stuff like that, like needing something else to help me stay productive when I'm not always under fire like I was in the past few jobs. So trying to set an intention for every day, and kind of instead of focusing on like a million things that all have to get done at once, prioritizing. So priority number 1 is going to be getting through my inbox so that I know what needs to get actioned on quickly, stuff like that. I have 10 minutes before this meeting starts, so anyways, that's priority 1. Obviously the second priority is going through all these meetings, and then where I need to sending recaps. And then I think the third priority, because I'm trying to do like priorities not just like work only but also personal. What's my third priority on my personal side? I don't know. Anyways, those are my 2 priorities right now. I'll figure out the next priority once I get my brain on fully. So, okay, let me show you the dust situation. Okay, ignore the dust. I'm gonna dust it. I would have shown you guys what it looked like beforehand, but basically like this guy was plugging into like a surge protector that attached to the outlet, and then these guys as well. So it was like these 3 things on the surge protector over here on the wall, and it was like sticking out from the wall a lot. So I got this inspo from Michelle Graviette. She's like one of my favorite work from home kind of corporate girlies. I got this basket, and then I got this surge protector, like little small surge protector box. It has outlets like all on the other sides. There's like a USB port, USB-C port here. So anyways, all my stuff, like all my wires, I'm trying to make it so that they're kind of like all going into just one place so it looks really seamless. I just have to figure out this part. but I don't know if I'm gonna have time before work. Look at this guy. It's just so flat up against there. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I know, anyways, I'm super excited about that. That's how small that is. I know it looks kind of crazy back here. And when you look at the desk like this, you can't see any cords. So, yay, love it. What you think, Bubs? What do you think, Bubs? You like it too? Wow, big stretch, Bubba's. All right, so it's now lunchtime. I've been in meetings most of the morning. I don't know how I used to do it when I was in meetings literally all day, every day for like a couple years. I look back to those times and I'm like, I'm very grateful for the season. But today's a busy day just because I was like out the beginning part of the week, so it's all good. I'm grateful that, you know, I'm not busy all the time. So anyways, I grabbed a quick lunch, got kid sliders with some French fries, because I need to work on a couple of things before my next meeting, which is in like 30 minutes. I need to hurry up. That's good. And I switched my jacket. I wanted my cozy hoodie instead of my like sweater jacket thing, but I'm gonna switch that whenever I get back on camera. My handy dandy vitamin organizer keeps me on track with my vitamins. I know I didn't have anything meal prepped, so that's on me, but I'll get there. All right, I'm gonna concentrate. I only have one more meeting, thank the Lord, because I am tired, y'all. I'm tired of talking, and I was so looking forward to like vlogging today and just kind of catching you guys up. But I don't think it's gonna work out because I'm just really tired of talking right now. Yeah, Bubs. Come here, Bubbles. Boo-bear. You tried a mama token too? Yeah. Give it to me. Give that to me. Give that to Mamos. Oh my gosh, you're so tough. You're so strong, my goodness. Drop it. Good job, Bubba's. One of my favorite poppy flavors, strawberry lemon. Strawberry lemon. Even though it's not lemon. But I work with a lot of people who have various accents, especially like European accents, French and Italian. And I tell you, it is really hard for me, not because I'm trying to like make fun or anything, but like, you know, they have fun accents to talk with as well, and I really want to sometimes I want to talk like with a British accent. Ridiculous. Prepare for this next meeting, so I may or may not continue the vlog today, but I will check in with you guys later on and we'll chat a little bit more. Can I hold you like a baby? Can I carry you like a baby? Are you mama's baby? My sweet boy. Oh. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, my sweet guy. Oh. Is his name Brew? Yeah. Yeah. You said duh, mama. You said duh, mama. You say duh. Yeah, duh. Who's my guy? Oh, it's Brew. He's so silly. Oh, you want your massage? Okay. Doing a massage. So it is the next day. I'm getting ready to hop on some calls, but I wanted to show you guys Brutus's new like breakfast setup. It has a very distinguished palate. So I have his kibble in here. I put some lean ground beef that has no seasoning, just a little, smattering of it. And then I call this his sabaw. So if you're Filipino, you know he's got to have some sabaw on there, honey. But this is like a topper gravy thing, kombucha. And it has beef bone broth, different like fermentation stuff. Anyways, it seems pretty good. Anyways, so I shook that up, and now y'all, he's got to have his sabaw. He is a Filipino puppy. Just a little drizzle in there and then mix it up. If y'all understand the sabaw, then let me know, but for the non-Filipinos out there, sabaw is basically like the sauce in a lot of Filipino stews and dishes and stuff like that. So it's like the liquidy sauce that's there, and you put it on the rice so that, you know, everything stays nice and delicious, y'all. So that's his sabaw. Hi, handsome. Up. This is 2. Wow. Let's see the point. Wow. Great job. You ready for some breakfast, Bubba's? Ready? Okay, there you go. I love you. Enjoy your breakfast, my handsome bear. I love you. As for me, okay, I had to heat up my coffee because I didn't finish it in time. I think it's a sign that you haven't gotten ready for work in a while when you get a couple compliments. Yesterday I got a couple like comments from my coworkers that were like, wow, you look like so well rested, or you look different, or whatever. I'm just like, okay, so apparently I've been looking like a bum for a while. So today's Friday, so that's why I'm looking more like a, you know, I'm looking like my normal self, relaxed and athleisure. Typically don't have a lot of meetings on Fridays with this job, which is awesome. I enjoy that because like the rest of the week there's meetings, you know, throughout the day. Some days are heavier than others, and it's nice to have a day where you don't have that. Like, it's lovely. But anyways, today I have several meetings just because I was out of office and stuff. So yeah, anyways, my breakfast is gonna be Chobani. Collagen that I've been using now is this one. I also get it at Costco's Orgain. And it has pre and probiotics because that's good for you, y'all. So I put in like a half scoop. I haven't tried a full scoop. Maybe I should, but that's like a lot of protein, which is not bad. That'd be like 39 grams of protein. Let me do it. I'm not putting any creatine in here because I did go to the gym this morning. I started going to the gym like at 5, like being at the gym at 5 a.m. when I started work, you know, at my prior job when I was traveling for work. So I would go to like a local gym, and you know, typically a lot of gyms will open up at 5, and I would go there, do my workout so I could go back to the hotel, get ready, and go to work. And I got used to that, and I've always been like an early riser. With Juicy, I would get up since she was diabetic. So what, that was almost a decade of Juicy being diabetic, and so I would get up every day and give her her food and her insulin by 6:30 in the morning. So like I was used to getting up early. So it is hard in the beginning because I remember back then I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get up at 6:30 every single day, even on the weekends, like never getting to sleep in. But now that's just my routine, and I actually personally enjoy it. So that does mean, though, that I do get fatigued earlier in the day. So, you know, if you are getting up early and you want a good night's sleep, that means you're going to have to start going to bed early. So, yeah, you have been warned. But I personally prefer that. The full scoop was too much. I opened it and it, like, exploded with the excess powder that wasn't able to be mixed up. So I'll definitely keep it to a half. And then it had, like, that ooey gooey-ness. Anyways, check this out. That's the powder. Whoops.
She's alone, the party's over. Lay in bed thinking of her. She needs someone more than ever, but I got to let her go. Sweet life, you're coming by. Sweet life. thinking, is this all I've been living for? She needs someone else around, 'cause I got to let it go. Sweet life, yeah, coming by. Sweet life, it's the one thing I can't be sure about.
The result of all of my meal prepping. Here, I have my rice cooking right now, but this is ground chicken pad krapow. I put some green beans in there just for more volume, and then I'll be adding in my rice on top once it's done. I made this yummy kind of just fresh little salad with bell peppers, these teeny tiny tomatoes, feta, lemon, basil, some olive oil, and it's just super yummy just when you need something light and delicious. And then I also have been loving this, which I will show you in a second, but it's like a taco bowl. I have some red potatoes, which actually, like, it's a pretty good carb. You can eat quite a bit of it for like the same calories as rice. I have my taco meat. It is 96.4, high protein, lower in fat. I get it from Trader Joe's. Most of these I have already programmed in my FitnessPal. So like the meats, I know for the most part, they're about 4.5 ounces cooked, because I'd use basically 1 pound of like ground chicken for all of this, and then this is a pound of ground beef. I don't really weigh this stuff or like the pico, just because I don't really track vegetables like that, unless they're, for example, like this, like potatoes that are higher in calories. So the way I do it is I put this on a little washi tape, and I say how many grams are left here, and then I'll just portion it out. And then when I'm ready to eat this, I just heat it back up in the air fryer for about 10 minutes. So just to make them a little bit more crunchy. So that's that. This is the pico that I made. So I'm going to be putting that on top of my salad. And I'm finishing up this dressing that I made. So it's cottage cheese, cilantro, jalapeno, lime, and some ranch seasoning. And I will share all of the like reels where I got inspo for this and then for this. So yeah, I'm gonna make my lunch. I'm hungry. That is what my salad looks like.